Come into Cindy Jaeger's. It's springtime at Cindy Jaeger's. The burlap basket is a part of my 2012 collection. Burlap has been such a hot item this year. We had a big burlap season with Christmas, and then it went on, I've done them for all occasions, but the burlap basket for spring is so natural and so awesome. And of course we put it Happy Easter in the teal thread, but this makes any Easter table wonderful. One of my favorite Easter baskets. The purples, of course, are always vibrant and beautiful at Easter time. And this one has a purple silk liner with the pink on the inside, which just makes it heavenly. We've added a little glitz this year with the green ribbon. Well, we have it in several different colors, but of course the green on this just makes the monogram pop. Here's a precious little basket that's hot pink and orange. Just screams Easter, doesn't it? When I start this fabulous spring season of Easter baskets, I always have to go back and think about how I started this fabulous, amazing journey. And I have to say that once my daughter was about 5 years old, she had been asked to be in the Sackowitz Style Show on 1960. And they had those ugly little Mexican baskets that had the pink and purple and aqua rattan on them. And so I decided that I could really make it beautiful by covering it with fabric. So I did, and I took it in and asked the store manager if my daughter could carry this basket on during the style show. And she immediately said, "Oh, well, let me check with the store manager and see what he says." And I was like, "Oh, it's okay. It's not a big deal, it's not a problem." So he comes out and he says, "May I take this basket downtown to the downtown store?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, you may, but I don't want to make a big deal. It's not a problem if she can't, carry it." So the next morning, I get a phone call from the marketing merchandise manager at Sackowitz, and he says to me, "I would like to place a PO with you for 196 baskets." And of course, I was a little in shock, so as most of you know, I started laughing, and he asked me, "Is there something humorous about this request?" And needless to say, I didn't even have 12 baskets, much less 196 baskets. And it was so funny because he said, "Is that possible? Can you do it?" And I said, "Yes, I can do it." So I got busy and I ordered the baskets, and of course they came in a set of 3, and he wanted all one size, naturally. And so I had 396 sets of baskets to get 196 baskets, the same size. And so we got them, we delivered them, and it was so funny because back then I was 23 years old and didn't know any better. So I hand delivered all the baskets to Sackowitz, each store individually, and walked right in the front door. I didn't know anything about a shipping or a shipping dock. But anyway, right after that, in fact, in 2 weeks, they called and duplicated the order because they had sold out. So at the end of the season, my husband and I were talking, and he said, "Cindy, if you can sell Easter baskets, maybe you could sell baskets for all seasons." So I went to market, took my baskets to market in Dallas, and that's where the story began. Right there, we sold $96,000 worth of baskets the very first day of the show, and needless to say, for 3.5 years, I shipped baskets all over the world. So that's how this basket business got started and how Cindy Jaeger found a true pleasure in every day of my life. I put beautiful bows on each and every one of them, and as you can tell, I mix all the colors and all the textures of the ribbons to make them just absolutely amazing. I love knowing that each child will wake up on Easter morning with a big smile on his face. And yes, I do boys' baskets as well. My most recent one, I started this one in 2011, and it's a brown tooled leather with the burlap lining. And of course, there's not a boy alive that wouldn't want to carry this on Easter morning. It has the rope and everything with it to make it very comfortable for a young man. Needless to say, I have the ribbons to choose from. I'm known for my ribbons, and I welcome you to come in and pick your favorite. We have a rainbow of ribbon colors and lots of choices. I have no problem choosing ribbons for a basket because I have so many to choose from, and that's what makes it all come together. We've got Easter ribbons and birthday ribbons, every kind of ribbon in the world. It's springtime at Cindy Jaeger's.